Hey guys, Boomer Chris here. I beat the Chrono Boss level and I'm feeling much better now. So today we're going to play some tactical top trumps, taking a look at Zero Hour, Ground Breanch and Ready or Not. All three are hardcore tactical shooters. Zero Hour and Ready or Not are both SWAT style games with 5-man teams with an arrest or engage playstyle, including rules of engagement. Whereas Ground Breanch, you play as a CIA special operations group and it's kill on sight with them. All three games are still in early access, still being developed and are subject to change. But everything discussed in this video is correct at the time of recording in January 22. It's also worth mentioning I'm playing the test branch version of Ground Breanch, so it's one version ahead of the standard early access version. If you enjoy the video, smash that like button so more people get to see it. Make sure you subscribe for more tactical game news, tutorials and gameplay. And don't forget, if you change your mind, you can always unsubscribe later. Because most of these rounds are based on my excellent opinion that not everybody's going to agree with, I thought I'd add a bonus round at the end, so be sure to stick around for that. I'd also love to hear what you guys think in the comment section down below. So let's get into the first round, which is game price. Ready or Not is $30.99 in the UK or $39.99 in the US. Bear with me if you're watching elsewhere and just use these prices for reference. We'll get into the value for money later. Ground Breanch costs £23.79 or $29.99 in US dollars, and Zero Hour wins this round with the low price of $9.29 or $11.99. That's an easy point for Zero Hour. Round 2 is PvE gameplay. Here I score Zero Hour 7 out of 10. The AI are challenging, although a bit dumb. In the way of game modes, there is only hostage rescue or bomb defusal, and at present there are no AI teammates, so you either have to run it solo, play with friends, or find others to play with in the server browser or in the official Discord. It's worth mentioning that devs have said they're working on bringing AI teammates to the game, though it's only in the research stage right now. There are currently 11 maps to play on, and every round is different due to procedural placement, so no one round is ever the same. Ground Breanch has scored 9 out of 10. The PvE in this game is a lot of fun. It's highly customizable from the time of day, to the number of enemies, and even the AI difficulty, plus some advanced settings. There's no AI teammates, so it's the same story as Zero Hour, although it's less of an issue due to the high level of customization. Ground Breanch is also limited to 2 game modes, either intel retrieval or terrorist hunt, on 11 maps. They aren't procedural, but they are much larger as the game is less close quarter orientated, so it's not an issue. Ready or Not's PvE wins this round with a full 10 out of 10. Even though at the time of making this video, the AI are insanely difficult, I've never had so much fun getting killed in a game. I mean, these guys will fake surrender, then 180 no-scope you 10 times faster than a kid on Adderall. There are 5 different game modes across 8 maps. 2 maps are currently unfinished with missing textures, but still great fun. Also, the maps change slightly for each game mode, offering some variety. Not all modes are playable on all maps right now, although there are more modes coming this month. I'll link the description to this month's update announcement at the end of the video, and in the description below. Ready or Not also has AI teammates that obey your every command, or you can play with unruly friends or randomers in the public lobbies. A point here for Ready or Not. Round 3 brings us to PvP gameplay. Ready or Not scores 0 out of 10 here due to currently missing PvP. It was in the early alpha, which was locked behind the $120 paywall, but I've been told it flopped, not being what the devs have promised. I feel like if the devs can deliver a PvP experience based on what the current PvE game modes are, it'd be another 10 out of 10 here for them, so let's hope we can return to this sometime later in the year with PvP and Ready or Not. Ground Breanch scores 6 out of 10 in PvP. Due to being low player count right now, it's not easy to find a PvP game in the server browser. Most of them are PvE. And the ones I did find, I found myself either being team killed or dying to someone I had no idea where they came from, probably due to my lack of skill. There are 4 different game modes, and with the game's customization, I feel that there's great potential here, but I failed to have a lot of fun. Zero Hour wins this round with 9 out of 10 for PvP. Zero Hour's PvP is so rewarding. You may have to take a slapping as you get used to it, but once you've learnt the game and the maps, you can 200 IQ your foes into submission. You play the same 11 procedural maps and 2 game modes you have in PvE, and that's where Zero Hour misses out on the 10 out of 10 score. A little bit more variety in game modes could really push this game further. That's 2 points for Zero Hour. Onto graphics, Zero Hour scores 7 out of 10. The graphics are good enough, and the depths of darkness and shadows are good here, but there's still a lot that could be improved. Ground Breanch scores 9 out of 10. The guns and players look great, most of the textures look good, but the game really lacks in the depth of the dark areas and the shadows. Ready or Not scores another 10 out of 10 here, with the depth of the shadows and great graphics really adding to the immersion of the game, taking Ready or Not up to 2 points. For customization, Zero Hour scores a 7, with a nice selection of attachments for your guns. It can be saved at the main menu and then fine-tuned or changed pre-round along with some gear selection. There's also a little bit of PvE customization, where you can set the difficulty on regular or hardcore. There's also a casual mode where you can free cam but don't score any points. Ready or Not scores 8, with a bit more customization to the guns, even at this early stage, and a lot more gear customization. From anti-flash goggles to a gas mask, and eventually more outfits to wear. At the moment there's only 2, and you need the support edition for one of them. Ground Breanch scores a full 10, with gun customization being almost a game of its own. Gun customization simulator, or maybe gun builder simulator. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what you'd call it. You can slide all of your attachments across the rails, putting on as many as you can actually find space for. Scopes are the same. Attach a holographic and then add a magnifier behind it if you want one, or take a 4x ACOG and slap a red dot on top of it. There's also endless customization for PvE, where you can set the time of day, the AI difficulty, how many AIs, your time limit. There's even more settings in the advanced tab, and AI can be finely tuned so Ground Branch takes this round. That gives Ground Branch his first point. The price round could be a bit irrelevant if the game doesn't deliver value for what you've paid. Ground Branch and Ready or Not both receive 9 out of 10 for value for money. While they are a bit more expensive, you do get your money's worth. They both missed out on full marks because they didn't deliver on the PvP experience I would have liked. 0 Hour gets 10 out of 10 for value for money. It's such a low price you can have a lot of fun in this game, and you can forgive the lower quality graphics and less customization at this price range. That puts 0 Hour in the lead with 3 points. The bonus round, let's look at the Steam reviews, and because the opinions of thousands outweigh my own, this round's going to be worth 2 points. 0 Hour has 83% positive reviews, Ground Branch has 89%, and Ready or Not has a whopping 95%, taking the scores to 3 for 0 Hour, 4 for Ready or Not, and 1 for Ground Branch. Interesting, if we add the total scores up, ignoring the price round, Ready or Not sits at the bottom with 37 points due to not having PvP at all, followed by 0 Hour with 40 points, and Ground Branch winning with 43 points. Ultimately, these are 3 great games, and I'd recommend all of them. They are still all being developed, and hopefully will only get better. If you're only going to buy one of them, I hope this video's helped you make the decision on which one's going to be best for you. Don't forget, you can always get a refund on Steam if you played the game for less than 2 hours and you decide the game wasn't what you expected. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.